Okay, so with the highly anticipated album We Still Don't Trust You by Future and Metro Boomin finally coming out, we all knew some more disses were coming towards Drake. But by who, we were all wondering. The Weeknd and A$AP Rocky both took shots at Drake on this project, and there was a surprise feature from J. Cole on this album, and I know Drake was not too happy about that. I wasn't even expecting that. None of us was. But with all these people unfollowing Drake and taking shots at him too, have you guys ever thought about the common denominator in this? Yeah, Drake himself. Drake has a history of being really petty, doing things to hurt you, and that's usually attacking your girl, whether it's trying to smash or even just trying to holler at her. And I know there's gonna be people in the comments saying, well, Drake has given these dudes a lot of features and their most successful songs, etc., which is true. But I don't know, that doesn't excuse the snakish moves that people are overlooking. So The Weeknd took shots at Drake on this project, on the track All to Myself, saying he's happy he didn't sell his life away to Drake because Drake was trying to sign him in 2011 to OVO. Drake gave him such a big look back then, introducing him to the mainstream, putting him on Take Care with like 4 to 5 songs on there being The Weeknd songs. But The Weeknd ended up signing to Republic instead to have his own crew with XO. Let's just say that was the right move, based off the success of Drake's artists. Drake was pissed, and I understand why. He even tweeted that The Weeknd really owes him. Drake was even featured on The Weeknd song the year after, and I guess you could say things were cordial between them two. But then years later on Drake's album Scorpion, the song Sandra Rose, he hints that he had relations with The Weeknd's ex-girlfriend Bella Hadid.
Drama capiche, my house is full of supermodels just like Muhammad Hadid.
Muhammad Hadid is Bella Hadid's father, by the way. A$AP Rocky also took shots at Drake on the Future project because of how obsessed Drake has been with Rihanna throughout the years. Drake even took shots at Riri, saying that she was average in bed on his latest album For All the Dogs. But with A$AP Rocky dissing Drake, certain clips are going viral and they're not aging very well, like this clip right here.
The only person that put on for me when I ain't have nobody was Drake. I'm talking about Drake was the first person to put on before anybody. He didn't want to sign me.
Yeah.
It was like, yo, that's raw talent, yo. You gotta shine, yo. I'm gonna see to it. I forever owe Drake.
Rick Ross and Drake are two people I would never expect to beef. But when Rick Ross broke up with his ex-girlfriend Christina Mackey, Drake sent her a personal invite to his show with tickets and everything. And of course she went. Not saying he smashed her or anything like that, but it's bro code. That's the bro code right there. That's my ex-girl, dog. You can't just do that. But I had some type of feeling that Drake and Ross's relationship was getting kind of rocky when Ross's baby mom mentioned Ross was talking behind Drake's back a little bit.
I done been on the phone with you and heard you talking shit to your employees and shit and your workers. You think you your brother. And I always talk about Drake because he light-skinned. You jealous of everybody, bruh. Drake, call me, bruh. Don't do another song with that Dusty. Let these new songs with him. Since they mother groupies, too. F these Dusties. I ain't blowing up another bitch. I could go to hell, bruh.
And of course, Ye and Drake, they dislike each other. We all know that. When Pusha T dropped the story of Adidon, the Drake diss he had towards Drake, he shocked the world and said that Drake is a deadbeat, ashamed that he had a baby with an adult performer. And according to Drake, Kanye was the only person that knew about this info because Drake told him. So Drake was just pissed. And rumors started flying that Drake smashed Kim Kardashian and Drake would give hints of that, knowing it would get in Kanye's head. And it did.
Now the next thing is with Drake. Yeah, I told you that the fact that it's people making rumors or thinking that you fuck my wife and you're not saying nothing and you carrying it like that don't sit well with my spirit. If I had a girlfriend from Chicago, her name was Renita, and then you was married to Rihanna, I wouldn't make no song called Riri. So when you're like, oh, I don't know where it come from, you too smart for that, bro. You know where that come from. Don't make no record with nothing that could be confused. Now, I told you, I didn't tell Pusha no information about your baby mama, nothing like that. That didn't come from me. But when you played that record for me in the studio that said, yo, we got some Kylies, we got some Kendalls, told you Travis is your man, don't make no record like that. That man just had a baby with her. That's gonna be offensive.
Even when Lil Wayne was in prison for a gun charge around 2010ish, Drake admitted to Wayne that he smashed his girl. And it kind of hurt Wayne because that's just breaking the bro code right there. And it's just on some messy stuff. He wrote that in his memoir. He then got over it, of course, but that's still crazy to me.
In the book, there's a part in the book where you say that he came in and told you that he had smashed one of your girls.
Oh, when he
Yes.
rap up? Oh, I wasn't worried about that. I mean, you know, I was just, you know, that's just how life goes when you locked up. Yeah, I know.
There's still rumors about Future and Drake fighting over a girl too, but I'm not 100% sure if that's true or not. Some are saying the beef is because he decided to collaborate on an album with 21 Savage instead of him doing a part 2. But I don't know. It may have to do with a girl too. I'm not even sure. But if you just look at the patterns, whenever Drake has beef with someone, for the most part, a girl is always involved. Like even the whole Meek situation, even that I forgot about. That whole thing started with Nicki. I guess Meek was shopping with Nicki and Meek only had cash on him. He didn't have his card on him and he didn't have the full amount that he was supposed to buy things for Nicki. And Nicki decided to be petty and mention Drake, saying Drake would have it. If it was Drake, he would have bought it for me. Things of that nature. And that's what pretty much started the feud, and you already know what happens from there. But yeah, these are just a few names, but Drake does have a lot of history with these people, and that's most likely the reason they're all dissing him on the Future Metro projects. Whether you guys love Drake or not, I think Drake is fire. I love Drake's music, but some of the stuff he was doing is petty, man. Y'all gotta admit that. All I'm saying is that if you're friends with Drake and you introduce him to your girl, don't get him pissed or he gonna do something. Because that's one way to get a man pissed, is going through his girl or his ex. Things like that. And it works every time. It's always effective. So yeah. Thanks for watching the video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. It would help a lot. Subscribe if you're new. Comment how you feel about Drake. Do you feel like what Drake is doing is justified? Is it not? You guys a fan of Drake, Meek Mill, Future, Metro Boomin? How do you guys feel about the project too, by the way? Comment all that down below, and yeah, I'm out.